Welcome back to Tune In Tuesday with Jennifer Clark. I'm your host from Soulful Solutions here in Ottawa. I'm a professional spiritual teacher and turnaround specialist, helping you evolve, experience, and grow. So today's show is all about offering you some intuitive advice with some oracle cards, my own Gen Zen wisdom teachings, intuition, of course, my very diverse training and background in psych health and safety, and risk management. So I'm kind of an interesting blend between the logical and the intuitive, and the mundane and the magical. So I'm here to make everyone's life a little bit better, hopefully with every thought, comment, card reading, or insight. Today happens to be a very interesting day. Today is the new moon in August, and new moons are all about letting go. They're considered dark moons because they're not illuminated. They're just starting sort of their cycle. And the dark moon is not negative. It just means that we're letting go of things that no longer serve us. So new moons are an awesome opportunity to, reflect, redirect, reevaluate, really go inward to see what makes us happy, what brings us joy. Some astrology that's going on that's affecting a lot of people right now. And for those of you who are fans of me on Facebook or here on the show on Rogers, you'll hear me talking about moon cycles, astrology, eclipses, that kind of thing. So the planet Uranus, many people call it Uranus because it's fun to say, but it's Uranus, is gone retrograde for the next 5 months. Basically, I believe August 15th to January 15th. Now, Uranus is a planet of big, unexpected changes, big shakeups and breakups. So sometimes the universe has to break things apart to put things back together properly, kind of like a Humpty Dumpty scenario. So earlier in the summer, we had many eclipses, solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, all sort of back to back. And that was considered what we call in astrology an eclipse corridor, or the eclipse season. Those eclipses were really bringing your attention to areas in your life that you needed to take action in, relationships, work, family, health, money, environment, social circles, whatever it may be in your particular life. Everything was sort of the lens, the light was on it in a big shining way. So a lot of people had conflict, a lot of people had fights, a lot of people didn't feel good, feel well, were feeling sort of not supported, unhappy, feeling lots of feelings of feeling alone. That's actually happens during the eclipse season, is like we're each individually having to go inward and reflect on, who are we? What archetype do we want to live through? Do we want to be the knight, or do we want to be the king? Do we want to be the priestess, prostitute, or do we want to be the queen or the empress? There's no bad archetype. They all teach us something. They all are supporting us in our evolution and growth. But to evolve to a higher state, something has to die. Something has to, a death is a kind of transformation. So death and rebirth, and really, getting triggered on our core wounds of abandonment, rejection, betrayal. A lot of people feeling betrayed, but if they reflect back, they missed the cues, they missed the signs, they didn't want to see, they didn't want to listen, they didn't want to hear something that was happening, because the truth, it shall set you free, but might piss you off first and hurt your feelings. So those feelings that are hurt for many, many people are the wound. The wound is hurt. The ego is hurt. The wounded child is hurt. The insecure part is hurt. You can't hurt love. You can't hurt life. You can't hurt the soul. You can't hurt something that is autonomous, whole, loving, safe, secure, independent. So if there are hurt feelings out there in the world, it's an opportunity for you to go check yourself, check inward with yourself about what part of me is hurt, what unmet need has been presented, and what's an unresolved wound that I'm carrying from my childhood or my family or my past that is being presented or triggered here. So when we have relationships, any kind of relationship, me and you right now here on Rogers, you with people at home, friends, family, work, coworkers, neighbors, it's all about the interdynamics, the mirroring, the feeling of, how are we vibing with each other? And, people who are close to each other really trigger each other's pain points. They're our greatest teachers. We may never want to talk to them again or see them again. But certainly we offer them gratitude and love for the teachings and the opportunities. They shone the light on our own wounds for us to be, healed, for us to be aware, for us to be it's a catalyst. It's a catalyst for change. So for all those of you guys who have been emailing me, which I appreciate, hit me up at jenniferclark.ca if you want my help. Recognize that we're being hurt for a reason. There's a hurt part of us that lives within us anyways. You can't get hurt unless, there's something in us that can be hurt or is already hurt. Does that make sense? There's something already inside of us that is living with that pain from an earlier event, an earlier experience. So what our opportunities are in front of us is to heal, to offer forgiveness, to be accountable, to have those conversations, to say I love you, to say I'm sorry. The worst thing you can do right now is lie. The worst thing you can do right now is muzzle yourself or speak a half-truth or, just to avoid conflict. So Uranus is not letting anyone sort of out without speaking the truth because the heart's not going to feel right. And in order for us to make sense of this kaboom that is happening to all of us, we need to be clear. We need to speak. We need to be truthful, first to ourselves, and then to the others that live around us, with us, that kind of thing. So when I picked the theme card for this particular new moon, it's the Tower card. So the Tower card in the tarot is one of the most powerful cards. It's a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So the Tower cards are all about movement, energy, the kaboom, the blast that knocks you on your butt. But then when you look around, you're actually been thrown into a different environment that's better, that is more freeing, that is more loving, that is more kind. And Tower moments occur usually when you're unwilling to do the work yourself. So the universe, like I said, will up the ante, will do it for you in some shape or form beyond your control. So for those of you who are really, really trying to control things and create a certain way of, a certain path, everything's been sort of out. So I control things because of fear. I like to know how, where, why, and when. I went into this business of risk management, corporate analysis and strategy. Risk analysis was my corporate training, and then this intuitive business so that I could feel safe. So at the end of the day, I have to feel safe no matter what, whether I'm in control or out of control. And I got a huge hit. Uranus bit me on the butt and gave me a huge hit, unexpected, heart, soul crushing. And then I realized, okay, let's turn this around. Bless and call good everyone and everything. Know it's for my betterment. Know that this is the card I picked actually for myself, was the transformation card, that love is the only power here. Love is the only solution here. And that love will prevail in some form. And whether it's the way I expected it or not, or hoped for it or not, or in another form of it that may be better. So this or better. So this is kind of the theme that I want to leave with the meditation. We're going to be doing a guided meditation in the next couple moments that is non-denominational, that anyone can do, as long as you're not driving, riding a bike, on an ATV, a horse, whatever method of transport you may have. You need to get off of it and just sit, stationary. We want to bless and call good everything. So it's a bit of a forgiveness archetype, a bit of a theme there, but also recognizing that the universe has your back. So if there's good in the universe, which I believe that there's only good in the universe, then there's just not good. There's the opposite of good in the universe, as well as a reciprocal, sort of a black and white coin flip of the opposite. So find the good in a situation. So red is, what is right about this situation that I'm not getting? That is an access bars question. And I pose that to you. What else is possible? How can it get any better than this? And what is right about this situation that I'm not yet understanding? So when I asked those questions, when I got my kaboom, I was able to shift quickly. I was able to go right back into love. Again, I had a good cry, don't get me wrong. I had a pretty crappy couple nights, but then went right back into love and remember that I'm a being of love, I'm a being of light, that I am the tower in a lighthouse way. Like, I bring light to others. So I have to be the light first and I have to understand pain, and I have to understand loss, and I have to understand grief. So all those things are happening so that I can be a bigger and better light, and I can get that. I can make my mindset shift and then feel it vibrationally in my body when you do sort of forgiveness, prayer, breath work, meditation, being outside in nature, energy medicine, tapping, counseling, psychotherapy. All these things work for different people. And frankly, I do a bit of everything depending on what I need. So it's like today we're going to sit in our stuff, whatever we are, wherever we are in our lives, and look for the tower moment. What was the tower moment that had presented itself? And look for the areas of transformation and opportunity that we have to overcome the obstacles. Right, here's the other cards I'm getting. To overcome the obstacles and to walk in the beauty. So, you know, in my case, again, I leave this with you because I know there's a lot of sensitive people here. Thank you so much for joining us. Darpan, Elaine, Karen, Sarah, Sylvie, Tristan. We're all sensitive people, whether we know it or not. We all cope in different ways and protect ourselves in different ways. So if you are love, if that is sort of your mandate, which is very clearly mine, I have to be loved no matter what, whether someone hurts me, abandons me, rejects me, lies to me, cheats on me, you know, calls me names, whatever, you know, has happened throughout my life. In 51 years, a lot's happened. And I still be love. I'm still that loving being. I don't change because they're in pain. I don't change because someone's showing me their wound, that someone is so afraid and so insecure and so sad and so confused and so overwhelmed that they don't have the energy, the ability to be better or do better in that moment. So everyone's doing the best they can. And I know my best is really high. I have great standards for myself because I have these tools, I have these abilities. I know you do too. We're going to do some work with you today to give you more tools in your energy toolkit. So it's calling us all out to our greatness. When great tragedy happens, and I've had tragedy happen, last 3 years haven't been easy, and that's not even including COVID. When you overcome and move through tragedy, you become triumphant at the end. You get more resourceful, more wise, more kind, more loving, more sensitive. And I actually find myself becoming more loving with every, you know, with every hit, with every emotional, like, wow, didn't see that coming. More grounded and trying to be more faithful and more truthful with my path, even though they're unexpected. So again, Uranus, the planet, is all about unexpected changes. So despite me being a pretty good, you know, manager, project manager, having sort of clear boundaries, a path, action-oriented, task-oriented, you know, something, the carpet was sort of pulled from me in an unexpected way recently. And I just landed in love. I just remained in love. I blessed everyone. I blessed the situation. And I am faithful and confident that love will prevail in some form. And here's where we have to let go of expectations. Expectations is what hurts us and causes us suffering. So what we're going to do right now is a guided meditation to help us, what else is possible? How can it get any better than this? And to sort of discover perhaps and uncover what is right about a situation that I'm not understanding. So those are 3 questions I want you to write down and really put stickers all around your house, guys. It's really important that we use our toolkits these days. Uranus is on for the next 5 months until January 15th, not including all those other astrological events, eclipses, equinoxes coming up. Around my birthday, actually on my birthday is the fall equinox. That's a big other marker coming up. September 2nd is another big shift timeline to watch for on your you know, your calendar. So let's be prepared. Let's get some internal resources. Let's manage our energy and become more aware. All right. So for those of you who want to have some fun, we're going to do the guided meditation. Guided meditation is very active. We're visualizing, you're listening to my voice. You're going to follow me as best you can. Don't worry if you can't follow me the whole way or your mind takes you somewhere else. That happens a lot of the time. Just pull yourself back. Or for example, if I take you down and you want to go up, just make sure that you and I land at the same place at the end. So certainly taking detours is okay as well. So after the meditation, we're going to have the callers. We're going to take some calls. I've got Liz up, Patrick, Karen, And then I'll take Darpan and Elaine and Tristan, if I can. We'll see how much time I have in the show, and try to get them some readings. And then we'll be doing group readings at 1:50 or 1:45-ish. Do you want to double check the time? 1:45-ish, where you just have to pick. It's super easy. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. And we do group readings that are general readings for those numbers, but that can be also very accurate for everybody else. All right, so here we go. So a guided meditation. So I'm standing in the studio. My feet are flat on the floor. If you're sitting, if you can, flat on the floor is always better. Lotus, of course, is the best. Lying down is also good. But however you're watching this show right now, just relax. So again, shoulders, sort of roll your shoulders back, palms up on the lap, keep them open. Don't cross anything. So no crossed fingers interlaced, no crossed ankles. Everything is sort of open. The image we want, you're gonna first take a couple deep breaths in and out and slow things down. So in through the nose breathing, and then out through the mouth. And let's try a count of 4 if you can think of it in your mind's eye. So in breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out breath with the mouth, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what you want to do is just imagine your feet like roots of a great ancient tree. Imagine that you're here in your body. So many sensitive people are not in their bodies. We escape through chatter, distraction, keeping our hands busy, and we're not in our bodies. So let's get in our bodies now. Focusing on the breath work that sends the imaginary energy roots out of your feet into the soil, rock, and bedrock beneath you. Imagine the center of the earth is a big ball of diamond fire. So molten lava is orange. If anyone's been near a volcano, which I have in Bali and Hawaii, it's big orange. But we want to focus right now on the diamond fire. So imagine the core is diamond fire, beautiful energy. And like a ball of yarn can, wrap your energy roots around this ball of yarn in a clockwise motion or to the right. Imagine you're moving to the right, wrapping your energy roots around the Earth's core. Now with the up breath, breathe up the positive life force of the planet. Imagine it running up through the root system you've just created, up, up, up into your body, all the way up to the top of your head. And feel like your body is expanding and contracting with the breath, much like a hot air balloon might look like, or a balloon when we blow it up for a party. As your chest opens and closes, your lungs expand and contract. And allow that diamond fire to come up and to come down, and it starts to wash you. It starts to do some cleansing. And then again, direct the energy up. Now we're going to go up the top of our head, and we've got some beautiful sun here in the Ottawa area. Focus on the physical sun above us and connect directly to the sun, which is our anchor. So we're anchoring into the sun and to the earth below. Here we are, the human body being on the planet. It's called the middle world in shamanism. And bring down the golden fire healing energy of the sun. Know that as we do so, because of the way the planets orbit, we're actually connecting directly to the moon as well, which is on the other side of the planet right now. So know that by connecting to the physical sun currently above us, we're also connecting to the new moon energy of August, today's new moon. As I mentioned before, dark moons are all about letting go. So with intention, so it's just an imaginary concept. Imagine that through the feet, that the legs become the channel, the pipeline, in which you can express down and out things that didn't serve you. Challenges, events that were disconcerting, unexpected, that caused you sadness or grief or pain. And imagine where it's called the root chakra of the vagina or penis in the sexual energy, the hips. Imagine that lower part can uncork. We're uncorking the lower half of you and allowing all that energy to be released out. We mulch it into the beautiful soil, rock, and bedrock of planet Earth. Imagine it going into dark volcanic soil, super rich in nutrients that Pachamama, Mother Earth, can transmute it and make it into something beautiful for ourselves. So releasing all the negative energy into the soil beneath us, fertilizing it. So see the tragedies, the challenges, the fears, now acting as a fertilizer for your environment. So your foundation, your the area you operate in, which would be probably about 10 feet wide around each standing person. First, set the intention you're releasing it. I release this, I release this, I release this. I surrender and release this with gratitude and thanks. And it feels really good in the hips to unwind the hips and to release that tension. For me, I get a lot of my pain in my lower back, in my ovaries, creativity as a woman, lower stomach, kidneys, hips, tight hips, hamstrings. Imagine that energy just going down, 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 down. Releasing it to the planet, Mother Earth, Gaia. Now we do forgiveness. General forgiveness statements are, I forgive myself and whatever has caused me pain. I forgive him and whatever caused him pain. I forgive her and whatever caused her pain. I forgive them. I forgive the others. I completely forgive now, and this is so. Another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Again, we repeat. I surrender and release this with gratitude and thanks. I surrender and release this with gratitude and thanks. Some of you notice that I start to rock. I'm starting to vibe with the planetary pull because now I'm becoming aligned in my body. Some of you might also feel energy, colors, sensations, hot, cold, buzzing, electricity, or rocking. Yawning is also a common reaction. Notice what's happening in your body. Now, remember I talked to you about the mulching. So the dark moon is letting it all go. It's clearing the decks and our foundations and our pathways in order for something bigger and better. That's what the planet Uranus is all about. It's whether you know it or not right now in this moment, something better is coming, something bigger is coming. That negative event happened for good reason. Whether you liked it or not, whether you felt you were in control or not, it's time to forgive, let go, surrender. Move into a neutral place so the universe can move you, that can shift you into a state of grace, acceptance, forgiveness, but then blessings, then magic, then miracle and solutions. So here it comes, guys. Imagine the fertilizer you just put into the earth. Think of all that shift, wink, wink, that you just dumped into the soil beneath you. Now let's use your imagination and your creative inner mind to see it growing beautiful flowers, perhaps a tree with fruit, perhaps some kind of blessing that you need. So let's use the imagery of nature. Nature is always a good one to use. Wheat represents money, apples, wisdom, flowers, roses, beauty, love. Imagine some kind of physical beauty now growing up through you, as you becoming the tree of life, becoming the beautiful lotus or a rose bush, or a pine tree if you want strength, or a money tree if you needed some money. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And notice what is happening, because the flower or the plant that you're getting also is a psychic message. Every plant or flower, tree, shrub has sort of a special meaning to it. So once you can discern what your mind is showing you, your God mind, your spirit mind, your higher mind, your super mind is going to show you something that is going to blossom and bloom. So I first became a willow tree, and then I became a hibiscus flower plant, and it was orange. It was kind of like the orange of my birds of paradise here, my Hawaii top. So I'm going to pay attention to that, because when I am done the show, I'm going to go to the internet and research willow tree meaning of hibiscus flower, and the meaning of orange, because all those things are messages for me in my process on what's about to birth for me. So the whole intention here is to allow yourself to release the negative, mulch it, let the universe take over, do its magic, its alchemy, and then birth something new for you to experience that is more loving, peaceful, and harmonious. So what are you getting? What plant, what shrub, what flower, what tree are you seeing in your mind's eye? Pay attention. Pay attention to the color. Pay attention to the species, the genome. Just guess what it is. And if you don't know what you're seeing, ask yourself, what am I? What's around me? What plant is this? Now see that plant, that shrub, that tree, whatever you are growing, really roots, really make those roots go all the way over the globe, the planet. Have it a great anchor. Strong, strong roots in the earth, and see it tall stalks, tall stumps, tall presences, and then face or the blooms or the fruit reaching into the sun. Imagine that the sun is blessing you, giving you the resources you need: time, money, energy, love, support, employment, right relationship, the right home. Everything is becoming right-sized, course-corrected. And now you say the statements: I choose love, I choose peace, I choose harmony. I choose love, I choose peace, I choose harmony. I choose love, I choose peace, I choose harmony. Two hands, palms facing down on the center of the chest. The center of the chest is called the heart chakra in energy medicine. Two hands, palms facing down. And you're going to breathe in and out and just be that tree, be that shrub, that plant, that flower. Be that thing that you've just birthed for a moment and a minute. And repeat: I am love, I am peace, I am harmony. I am love, I am peace, I am harmony. I am love, I am peace, I am harmony. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Notice how you're feeling different in your body. Notice what has changed. Now we end with 3 questions. We say these out loud. What else is possible? What else is possible? What else is possible? How can it get any better than this? How can it get any better than this? How can it get any better than this? What is right that I can't yet see? What is right that I can't yet see? what is right that I can't yet see. Pay attention to your own thoughts, images, words, ideas. Last statement, deliver it to me now, deliver it to me now, deliver it to me now. With ease and grace, ease and grace, ease and grace. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then we conclude with thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bring your energy and attention back to your physical body, the room you're in, wherever you are in the world. Stretch, move around, wiggle the neck, see, feel what is different. Notice what is different. Again, for me, I was a hibiscus plant, which I have no idea what that means. I know a lot of things, but there's a lot of things I don't know. So I'm going to have to go research that as well. Excited because I was a beautiful flower. It's actually one of my favorite flowers to see. The big blooms everywhere. And again, sitting in a state of beauty and in a state of grace, which is where I always wanted to be, is walking in beauty. You know, this card, wonderful universe. No matter how challenging it can feel, unexpected, how out of control, I can control my thoughts, I can control my reactions and responses, I can control my physical body, which is super empowering, knowing that really, no matter what, I'm safe, no matter what, I walk in beauty. And that's been my biggest life lesson the last 3 years of my my story. And, you know, it's been one of grace, one of humility. It's been wonderful, you know, deep love, experiencing deep love that I could write stories like that are for the storybooks, you know, and I've had that. And sorry, I'm going to cry because like, I just feel so grateful right now. It can be overwhelming when you're in this state of grace. And for those of you who know my story, you know, there's reasons to cry. There's reasons to cry tears of grief and tragedy. And yet I'm right now, you know, crying tears of joy and just grace and awesomeness and gratitude. Wow. Live TV, love it. Just, sorry. Just being so happy that those people or those events happen. So, this is what can happen when you're grounded, when you're sort of in the flow and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to be humbled, allowing yourself to be broken, because, you know, it's the broken pieces that come back together and make you whole again. Because the original wounds knocked you out of sync, like your abandonment issues in childhood, your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your lovers, your teachers, all contributed, right or wrong, good or bad. And now's the time to becoming whole. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna, you know, get some of our callers here on for the readings to see if we can get them walking in beauty. But I'd love to hear your comments. For those of you watching on Facebook or on Rogers, please send me a note at Soulful Solutions on Facebook or jenniferclark.ca. Love to hear your feedback about this particular new moon meditation. So hopefully that it was great for me. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm good. I had a tear. So we're going to start with Liz. We're going to the readings now. I hope I don't cry, Liz. Oh, where'd she go? Hang on. Sorry. Zoom is just, I love Zoom, but okay. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Hey, Liz. Hi, Liz. Can you hear me? There you are. I knew you were there, Ben. You were the first one on today, so I was like, she's there somewhere.
I tell you, the computer's been doing funny things.
Oh, I know. Mine too. So how was that meditation for you, my love?
It was good. A lot of yawning.
Yeah, yawning is a sign of a release, like letting something go and bringing something in. So it's actually a sign more of bringing new energy in. So that's great on a new moon.
Oh, amazing. Awesome.
Yeah. And how does your body feel?
Very tingly, goosebumpy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It was very nice.
So now, cards here. Well, I'm here, Jen Zen, with the cards. What can I help you with?
Well, I have two opportunities for different courses, and I'm thinking both of them would
Like to offer them to others or take them yourself?
no, to take them myself. Two courses
Okay.
for myself to take. And
Can I get like a title or a subject matter? It's something.
okay, yeah, one is for business coaches,
Yeah.
and one
What's the other one?
Reiki.
So the Reiki one would be the most return on your investment. The business coaching one is good. So they're no bad. You get the Queen of Air, which is interesting. Queen of Air are about mindset, thoughts, objective decision making, clearing away that all no longer serves you. So because I said Reiki, and then you get the clearing away that no longer serves you. The business coaching won't do that. The Reiki will. So the most immediate need, I always look at time, money, energy as a risk manager. That was my training. What's the shortest path around, the cheapest, the best experience, 4-star experience on a beer budget, wine, champagne on a beer budget. So the bang for your buck, and funny, I just picked the transformation card. So it confirms it's the Reiki.
Okay.
Which teacher were you looking at?
Tanis.
Oh yes, love it. Yeah, I hear. I only hear good things. Don't know her, but I feel good for you about that. And last card on that is, let's see. Oh, yeah, grounding. So the tree is getting back to roots. So you and I have worked together before, Ken. So I'm not going to lie and pretend I don't know you. We know each other. It's ancestral. It's ancestral work. The roots, the healing the family roots.
Okay.
So the transformation card, the clearing that no longer serves you, to me, all points to the Reiki one, not the business one. Again, both are good. One is more important than the other right now. So you look at sequence of events, right?
Yeah, I know. It was funny because I was feeling like the Reiki like right away, and
Yeah.
the business one was kind of like
Yes, later.
good, but
It's later. Yeah, that's what you have to do is what's my most immediate need? What do I need the most right now? That's the question you ask.
okay.
Keep me posted. Let me know how it goes.
Thanks. I
Thanks
will.
for your light, babe.
Thanks.
Okay. Next on my list is Karen, if she's still here. Karen, you're up. Hi, Karen. Welcome to the show. You're on mute. You just have to unmute yourself, Karen. Hi, Karen. Can you unmute yourself? Are you there, Karen? Oh, yeah. So you're muted. Unmute.
Okay, here.
There we go. How do you gubbies not know how to unmute Zoom? You're on it all the time.
I know, but there's a
And
delay.
it's always my guppy clients that are like, I'm like, unmute. Anyways, love the hair. What's going on?
Good. Not too much.
Oh, wait, tell me how the meditation was.
Oh,
And remember my
meditation.
answers. I don't like good. I don't like fine. I don't like nice. I can't accept those answers.
It was. I actually did it outside, so it was
Oh, good.
yeah, it was peaceful, calm, saw flowers. It was
Yeah.
lovely.
What was your plant?
I'm not quite sure. It's white. I think they were like white roses or something.
Nice. White roses. So I would research roses, which means love. White means purity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question, can I help with the cards?
I had a question, like what direction my career would be taking over like the next 6 months or so.
So right now, it feels a status quo up until the beginning of 2021. It starts to change direction in 2021 within the department or in a similar department or within the same department. So nothing until 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense to what you're seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that they have to get through COVID. They have to get like they have to get it in the books.
Right.
Do you know what I mean by that? So the card you got, Queen of Water.
All right.
Okay, that's a tarot card deck. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. To me, while it could be a romance card, it also, speaking to the topic though, would be, you know, work deepens, like it doesn't go anywhere. So it's not a change card. It's about, yeah, again, crossing bridges. To me, in the question, again, we're talking about work related. It says it's time for healing, connecting, mending. It's a time for reconnecting with coworkers, colleagues, direct reports, but it also could represent a secondment, right? The bridge would be like from one job to another, like an internal or a secondment. Last card, again, is breach. So the breach card, the whale card, means that something will surface soon. Like something will be revealed soon. I don't get now though, and funny enough, because the card underneath it was submerged. So right now it's quiet, like, you know, everything is still, but soon it will breach, which be revealed. Again, I say though, early January 15th, 2021.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, keep me posted. You know, I'll find out. I'll see you on New Year's Eve anyway at Hogabay.
Yeah, for sure.
Bye, man.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. All right. We go every year to the Scottish New Year's Eve free festival at Aberdeen Pavilion, and this beautiful, I don't know how to pronounce it, Gaelic, Hogabay. And they always host, they bring on the Mudmen, which are one of my favorite Canadian bands. And we go and have a free New Year's Eve party that's family friendly too, actually. Okay, so next on my list will be Darpen. Let's see if we can get Miss Darpen on. Hi, Darpen. And we just need to, if you can unmute Miss Darpen. Hi, Darpen. Oh, unmute. You just have to click the mic. There you go. So Darpen, I must say, is a total nutrition diva of Manotick. One of my colleagues, friends, acquaintances, love her fit in the natural health food market. Tell me about how, what's been going on in Manotick with COVID and business, and how have you adapted? I really want to plug you.
You know what? Business has been super slow.
Yeah.
We were shut down for 3 months. We're back up and running, and I'm allowed to do live blood analysis again. So that's been good. But overall, it's been interesting times.
So tell me about the new club 692 in Manotick.
It's nice. It's a coffee bar.
But they have music. They have music, yeah?
Yes. And it's 5 partners. 2 of them are my clients, and I like the place. It's nice.
So,
I mean,
dude, I heard about it on the weekend. I was in Westport with some friends. I thought of you. Let's make it happen. Let's go.
Yes, please.
Let's tag team. Let's go to the Tick. The girl I was with, Kate, is from
have this on for you.
She's from Manotick, and all her friends are from Manotick, and I mean, I have a ton of friends, of course. You're there, and immediately you popped in for 692. We're gonna have some, I don't know, whatever they serve. Listen to some music.
Let's do it for
Go
sure.
down to Keely's Marina. You know what I'm saying? We'll jump in the lake together.
And we'll get lots of wine. Like wine's important. Right?
We'll do whatever we do. So tell me now. I'm here to help you. How can I help you?
Okay, so when I was doing the meditation, unfortunately, I should have locked my door. I'm at work. So I try to get in as much as possible, but a client came in. That was my first client for the day, and I didn't lock it. So I got disrupted, but I did see the red rose, white lotus, and I smelled the jasmine.
Well, good friend, because guess what I just got for you?
What's that?
So the Knight of Water is emotional, romantic, falling in love, or a wedding proposal.
Oh, geez.
So all those flowers are sensual flowers.
Oh, geez.
Red rose, romantic love. Jasmine, it's the feeling of body, sensuality. It also means an invitation to a social event. And I just gave you one. So you're going out with me and my friends.
Done. Let me know when, for sure.
To the Tick.
I guess I was going to ask a question on work, but obviously love came up, so let's do that. What is it like?
Well, it's about balance, right? Work, love, money is all connected, right? It's the heart chakra. It's how you express love. Money, it comes from the heart. not just your mind, not just your attention, you know, your ego. It's how much are you willing to give and receive love? Do you deserve it? Do you think you're worthy of it? That's what Uranus is telling people. Get over your stuff, guys and girls. Get past the mom dad stuff. Get past the childhood pain. Stop staying locked in relationships that don't work, jobs that don't fulfill you. You know, stop being beaten down and told you're this, you're that. You're not. We are all gods and goddesses, kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? You know this. I'm not talking to you right now.
No, I want to hear it coming from you for sure.
Yeah, well, we all have our crap, right? And trust me, you know, everyone's seen mine for years. But it's the rise, it's the rise, it's the blossoming, it's the sensuality, the sexuality, the expression. You know, I totally, you know, risked for love. Don't know if it made any difference, but it made a difference to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I die, I'm going to have a story. I'm going to go to my maker and say, man, I did it. I risked for it. Sorry, I'm going to cry. Wow, this is like, I'm so passionate right now. I'm going to, and I just feel that.
That's my close part, right? Like I try to be too protective, have these walls built up.
Yeah,
so
but you can't. That is not the way to love. That is not the way to risk. That is not the way to live. Guess what? I get a confirmation card. It says unknown territory. You're exactly where you meant to be. Don't be afraid to go down the path of the unknown, right?
True.
That's the point of Uranus. It's not coming into our lives now during 2020, during COVID, to say, oh, we're going to recycle what you already had in life, right? This is a whole new identity for all of us. The knight is becoming the queen. What would be the female version? I forget. The female version is becoming the kings and the queens. And again, where there's great power, there's great responsibility, which means speaking your truth, taking care of business, burning the bridges, tearing down the houses. You've had all these happen the last, 2 years, me 3 years. So those of us who've gone through the gauntlet we know what we're doing. We know how this is, and yet we still need the support and the community. So you're surrounded by friends. My sense is let's try to get some deeper relationships though. Let's try to be a little more authentic. And I'm not saying you're not, so this is not a judgment against your personality.
Yeah.
It means that you need to be supported on the inside. Your soft bits need to be supported. There's someone I just want to go give a hug to, and I cannot get to this person to just give them a hug and say, you are loved, you are lovable, no matter what happens. Know this. And this is the message I'm giving you too, is at the core. You have to really believe this to be that great queen. You already are a queen. So I'm preaching to the choir here, but there's always more to have. So yours is what else is possible. Trust your instincts. Last card for you is the wolf. What else is possible? 1, it's the lone wolf. Trust yourself. 2, the wolves mate for life.
Right.
Okay? 3, they hunt in packs.
Yeah.
So trust yourself, shave your legs, be ready for that guy, the new guy, the upgrade, and let's get your pack.
You're the best. I appreciate it.
And I'm joining your pack.
Thank you so
We're gonna
much.
do some damage in Manitic. I love you.
Done. I'm done. Thank you. Love you too.
Wow, emotional day for Jen here. Live TV. I've only done that once when I had my radio show at CKCU. I bawled my eyes out for the whole show, and my guest host had to actually take over. It was quite interesting. It was quite a moving experience. So something has shifted in me. I'm super excited to find out what. We've got Elaine up. Elaine's on tap for Tune In Tuesday. Elaine, can you take your mic and put it off of mute? Unmute yourself, my love. Welcome to the show, Elaine. Hi, Elaine, are you there? Oh, I can see you. There you are. How are you? Oh, wait, can you unmute? Just unmute the microphone, the mic. Yeah, so you're muted. It should be a mic.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. I can hear you watch your lips, but I don't read lips. Welcome to the show. So what plant were you, my love?
I was a lilac at first.
Oh, nice.
And then a huge maple tree.
Yes, so I want you to research the meaning.
Through it.
Yeah, please research the meanings of both of those. Very significant. Lilacs are love and transformation. Maple is nurturing and money kind of thing because of the maple syrup, like the health and the healing.
Okay.
So can I
Sounds
get you a
good.
card reading, or do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah,
I've had a recent breakup, and
Yes.
I want to know if reconciliation is in the
So
future.
you're one of the people, like many of my clients and friends right now are in breakup mode. It's the post, it's the blow up of the past, right? Everything was predicted in that sense. So you get the judgment card, review and reevaluate, time to move in a new direction. So based on this card, it says no. So I just want you to double check. Remember, I'm not God. I am not the all-seeing eye. You have control. The other person has control of their free will. So nothing I say or do can shape anyone's destiny in that sense. If I'm wrong, ask what is right about the situation that I'm not getting. My sense is you're talking from me from grief, loss. You're asking from a pained place. You're not talking from a wise place. So the answer that I get, it's time to move on. So no.
Okay.
Again, be your own leader, follow your own light. It's time for you to step forward and shine your light somewhere else. So that's how I feel it. Again, I can be wrong. You can go to counseling, therapy. You know what I mean? You can do a whole lot of things that you need to do. The wind activation card tells me it's winds of change. So there's change afoot. So you cannot go back to the way it was. She's actually blowing something away. So again, to me, all these cards say no. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but I think if you can do some inner work, forgiveness, checking your own childhood wounds, looking at the signs in the relationship, you see that it was broken up a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so heal your grief. Heal your grief. All right? Blessings to you. I will pray for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys, we got to go quickly now to the group readings. They're going to have to maybe do only one card here because I really talked too much. So 1, 2, or 3 today. You're going to pick for the group readings 1, 2, or 3. We've got group number 1 coming up. Maybe I'll do a 2-card reading. I don't know. We'll see how much time I can squeeze out today. So these are for the ones. The ones feel like they're the fallout. They're experiencing some kind of strife. In fact, yeah, so the Ace of Air comes up for the ones. It says a challenging new beginning. These are the ones with breakups, shakeups. These are the ones that maybe got kicked into a new environment without their permission, but it's actually something good. So the question for the ones is to ask, what is right about this situation that I'm not getting? I really feel that's important for the ones to ask that question. I also get rejuvenating rain. So there's some grief coming down for the ones, but it's going to be blessings in disguise. So let the tears fall, get support, get help, clear the past, heal the present. It's time for healing. And remember, it's a new beginning. All right. So moving over to the 2s, number 2 for the group reading. Oh, the 2's got the Tower card, which is actually the theme of this new moon. The Tower card is about a new life event, unexpected news, time to spread your wings, a powerful revelation. So they may have received some news that caused them positive or negative, and it depends on your position. It depends on your own attitude about right or wrong, good or bad. Oh, they got the rejuvenating rain card again. Again, I did shuffle this deck. This is the exact same card we got just now. It says, clear the past, heal the present, rejuvenating rain. Rain usually means emotions and grief, also blessings, and can be money. So I do think that perhaps the life event, the revelation, has caused some pain, but it is, again, trying to bring you new blessings, new life. Time to do some forgiveness and some healing, asking what else is possible and how can it get any better than this? Those are questions that will get you through it, especially for callers like Elaine. Number 3. Let's see where the 3s are at today. So the threes are the beginning of a journey, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. It's the Fool card in the tarot deck. So you're beginning something new, number threes. Something new and exciting is happening to the threes. Let's see what that could be. Again, with every ending is a new beginning. Okay. Follow your bliss, navigating the stars. So again, it says look up. It's asking you to be outward and trusting and faithful. Follow your bliss. Find out what brings you joy. Keep writing down thoughts, diary, journaling for the threes, writing down lists, vision boards, the perfect man, the perfect woman, the perfect job. I love it when. I love when this happens. I want you to start writing down messages, sort of a diary, a journal entries. I love ... Not a person though. It's I love it when my hand is held. I love it when I'm hugged. I love it when I'm heard. I love it when I'm appreciated. The threes need to really embrace this loving bubble so that they can move forward and follow the bliss that is charted for them in the stars. So it feels like some kind of destiny journey is being activated for the number threes. Well, what a powerful, wild Gen Zen it's been today, guys. I really honor and thank everyone who watched the show on Zoom and Rogers and, of course, Facebook Live. We're here every Tuesday at 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, I do my work always in the Ottawa area and around the world, jenniferclark.ca. I am hosting my meditation night. It's an online 1-hour experience, similar to what we did today, but more intentional readings, meditation, and a bit of a lecture. It's this Thursday, August 20th, from 7 to 8 p.m., only $20 on Zoom. Love to see you there. Find me at Soulful Solutions on Facebook. Otherwise, guys, enjoy the new moon energy. Remember, Uranus is doing its thing. Expect the unexpected. Prepare, plan, ground. Bless and call good everything. Forgive, speak your truth. You know, easy to do, easy to say when you're in love, all right? When it's dark outside, keep the light on. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Again, join me every Tuesday here on Rogers. I'm Jennifer Clark.